Welcome to another episode of Complete Football, and we want to take a sneak preview into match day 3 of the English Premier League. And with me this afternoon is Mustafa, Saeed, and Warif. You guys are very welcome. Mustafa, you can hop in from
Thank
here.
you. How's everyone?
Very
Yeah,
well.
so let's jump straight in. This is even though Classico is supposed to be two teams from the same area, this is a kind of a Classico. It's the best game of this weekend. To me, Liverpool is going to win, but Man U has a good team, and Ugarte is going to play. But I think that right now Salah and who's the guy that's there, number 9? Is it Jute? What's his name? Junta something.
Diego Jota.
What's his name?
Jota.
Yeah, those guys are playing well, and they know each other. And their coach is a disciple of Kloop's style of football. So I think they're going to win. And I think that Liverpool is one of the most underrated teams this at the beginning of the year. They're dangerous. And I think they're going to fight for top 4. What do you think, Falabi? Before we talk about the game proper.
Liverpool has started very well. They beat Ipswich in their first game, and last time out they beat Brentford quite comfortably. The scary thing about Liverpool is their firepower. Up front, they have Salah, they have Jota, and Diaz, and the three of them seem to have some chemistry this season. They are firing on all cylinders. They are not quite. Yes, they are not quite as profligate and as wasteful as Manchester United. The two areas where Liverpool is getting it right is where Manchester United are not quite organized. They're not finishing well, and they're defending very atrociously. So I feel Liverpool have the edge. But at Old Trafford, you never know.
Yeah, but I will say that Liverpool is vulnerable at the back. But you can't have everything. You can't have midfield, attack, and also they don't really have a lot of holders in midfield, but their transition game is fantastic. What do you think, Falabi?
Yes, I agree with you. And in the midfield, the duo of McAllister and Gravenberch are really doing well to support the attack. And like you rightly mentioned, defensive transitions can be an Achilles heel for them, especially Trent Alexander-Arnold that plays so further forward. When the opposing team is in transition, he finds it difficult to fall back. So defensively, they can be vulnerable. They can be vulnerable.
Liverpool, they still play press, giga press, so they don't care. they don't really care. But that's the thing about Liverpool. They play risky football. Huh? Yeah.
High pressing Liverpool.
The pressing
that's how they play.
It's a little bit milder now.
Oh, it's milder now, yeah. Yeah. But so I think Man U has a more complete midfield. Yeah. Liverpool makes long ball,
yeah. I'm here, but my face is not showing.
You just wait.
Check your video.
Yes, I heard a lot talking about. Sorry,
let's let Wari finish the start. Then we'll go to Kunle and Saeed. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, Liverpool. You know, one thing about them, like you said, their attackers are very fast and they are energetic. You know, most of the club is no more there. They still have the same players. I doubt if anyone left. Instead, I think they've added a player. So up front, they are very midfield. Well, they might be getting better, but their defense. If you have an attacking force that is strong, that is fast, like what you call Vijay, VVD, it will be easy to maybe you can just try and move by pace, or maybe try something to see if he can match with it. Then the second time you execute it. But for the game against them, it's going to be an interesting one. So I think Liverpool, they are good to go because they are coach. They don't have issues. Just the only issue he might have is just the selection of players. How to feature the players, their first 11 for Liverpool.
Yeah. Personally, I think that Man U has to slow down the game and take advantage. They have a stronger midfield. They need to slow it down. And also, they don't have a lot of team speed. And with what's his name? Harry the Hoover, that Kunle talks about. Maguire.
Sorry, you know, in Liverpool, there's something they like doing. They like taking giving long passes. I call it wireless. That's what helps them in their counter. If you once you press them,
because they have good wingers, like guys like
Salah.
Salah who can trace the ball. He can track the ball if you send it long.
Fast and you'll be caught napping.
Yeah.
So that's it.
So they overstepped the midfield. So to me, if I were Man U, Man U's going to have to use a lot of tactics.
Yeah,
let's go to Kunle, then we'll go to Saeed. I'm saying Kunle first because Kunle is a Man U fan. We'll find out who Saeed likes after
I'm very concerned about this game. We could Liverpool are capable of killing us because we are weak on the left flank. And Ten Hag keeps doing this nonsense for the name instead of the form. So I see us on the left flank. We're going to play Rashford instead of Garnacho. And we've not got a left back. So we're going to play a makeshift right back at the left. It's going to be Dalot playing on the left.
It's going to be a blowout if you do that, man.
Yeah, so we've got a right back playing in a position on the left, and we've got a left winger who doesn't track back to support that fullback. And who do they have on the right side? Salah and Terence Trent D'Arby. Trent
finger. Trent Alexander.
They are strong. And if you look at Man United, our biggest weakness right now is that left back position.
Yeah.
The only reason I don't think we'll be killed is I think that if he brings Ugarte in and makes that midfield a bit tougher, Liverpool will struggle a bit more. But I still think that our left back situation is going to be a problem right up until Luke Shaw gets back, because Malacia is not even a starting left back. He's supposed to be a backup, and Liverpool love crossing the ball into the box. And this is a problem for Manchester United, because Liverpool are so dangerous at crossing the ball, and Manchester United, we're Dracula FC. We cannot deal with crosses.
Yeah? I still don't know why we have this guy. This guy needs to retire. Maguire needs to retire, man. Go ahead.
Maguire shouldn't be expected to start unless Ten Hag is going to do that. His nonsense. His nonsense should have ended with Maguire having had a bad game. He kept playing Maguire until he had a bad game. He did it with McTominay. He kept playing McTominay until he had a bad game. Thank God. I mean, Maguire shouldn't be on the field. McTominay
the same way that Ngannou should not be in a boxing ring.
Anthony shouldn't be there. Rashford shouldn't be there. Mount shouldn't be there. Maguire shouldn't be there. And McTominay, that's half the team. These are five players that have no business in the team. And they cost us last week. Now, this team might be stronger, but we've lost confidence. Because that confidence is gone. Getting beaten by Brighton, you might play a strong team, and then that confidence.
But I will say that Brighton is a tough team this year. They've spent money, and they can make a run for the top 6. Yeah, Brighton's good.
We lost that game because we played 5
players.
No,
we should have won. Man U should have won. They should have. That offside was painful. Yeah, that offside was painful.
Mason Mount is coming back from injury. I don't know why we bought him. He's not found a place in the team. Scott McTominay was on his way out. He wasn't focused. Rashford isn't playing well. He's out of form. Anthony isn't playing well. He's out of form. Maguire has got the speed of a snake. What is he doing there? And then he plays all these idiots, and he thinks he's going to win against the whole Brighton. I mean, come on.
We'll come back to you. I want to get
This is in Man U should just forget about. Man U should just forget about top 4.
True. I stand with you.
This is in Man U should just forget. They should just forget about top 4. They don't have any top striker. Because you can imagine, even I'm checking at their possible lineup on Sunday now. I'm seeing Bruno Fernandes still the person up front. How are they going to win tough matches? They can't play Man City or now they can't play top clubs with those kind of formations and players.
All these American-owned teams, Chelsea and Man U, these guys are flopping, man. It's their management. Continue, Afalabi, go on. Yeah, sorry. Very good point. Sorry, we'll get back to you. I just want to hear because I think Afalabi wants to say something. What do you want to say?
Yeah, what I'm just saying is that for Manchester United, they don't have a striker because Højlund is injured. But I feel they can start Joshua Zirkzee. The guy is capable. He's tall, he's imposing, and he's good on the ball.
The only thing is that he's a little bit slow and he's a little bit his endurance.
Yes. So, but what he doesn't have with speed, he compensates with his ball playing ability.
And they should put the Argentine guy on the left so that that guy can do work from the beginning.
And Garnacho, that's where all the
Garnacho Garnacho can lead the transitions, and all that Zirkzee has to do is center himself and finish. Yeah, that's it.
It's very simple. He should play his best team. His best team is Garnacho on the left, Ahmad on the right. For now, he has to play Zizi through the middle. He's got Bruno at number 10. He's got
Mainu Casemiro.
Mainu is one of their best players.
He's probably going to play Casemiro, but he really should play Ugarte because it's Liverpool. and then
I would play both. You can play both, though. You can have two CDMs, right?
Well, yeah, but you need I think you need the number 8 in this game to create opportunities for your 10s and your forwards.
Okay. But I will say that this guy is a good passer. Ugarte is a good passer. Yeah, but go ahead. Yeah, he can have the playmaker element.
Either Mainu, or it should be either Mainu or Casemiro with Ugarte sitting back. You cannot allow you cannot allow Liverpool to run at that Manchester United midfield with just Casemiro. He keeps drifting out. So they need to make sure that it's either Mainu or Casemiro, one for the other. And Mainu is getting tired because he's being worked too much. He's going to pick up an injury if he doesn't have a proper number 6 covering him. Then the back line speaks for itself. De Ligt, Martinez, and the two fullbacks, Mazraoui on the right, Dalot on the left. That's his full strength team. He's refusing to play that team. He's playing all sorts of what we used to call in rap music soccer MCs.
Soccer MCs. I don't know why he's doing that. These guys, you know what? In England, a lot of the teams they let the press choose. They let the press do that. Everybody likes Rashford. Everybody likes Maguire. Even the English football team, they allow the press to dictate what they do, and then you lose. Guardiola doesn't have time for that. Guardiola doesn't have time for that. Yeah, Guardiola doesn't have time for that, and the Arteta doesn't have time for that. For that, listening to the newspapers. That's why those guys win. What? Yeah, continue. Falabi, sorry. Thank you.
No, I was saying that they always want the English players to feature, and most of them are not quite in the best form of their life. They're not in the best form of their life. So pick your best team. Like
meanwhile, I think Real Madrid is missing. Yeah. The only English player that we want is Bellingham, and Bellingham is missing from.
Yeah, he's
missing from Real Madrid. It's affecting him.
You can't play McTominay. Thank God for that.
Yeah, but it's hurting Real Madrid. It's hurting Real Madrid.
McTominay to Napoli. McTominay is on his way to Napoli.
Yeah, that's what I said. Thank God you can't play McTominay. Thank God you can't play Mount because he's gone. The only nonsense you can do is play the two wingers who are not deserving and Maguire.
Okay, so let's start with Said. What are your predictions? How do you think the game is going to play out, and what do you think the score might?
Man U, Liverpool. Definitely, I'll be going for my Liverpool because, like I said, with the possible lineup I saw, I don't think anything's going to happen. Like the whole thing, they'll just be holding, and be probably hoping for a chance or something that they can utilize on. But going by the full game, like who is going to dominate? Definitely Liverpool, and Man U. I don't know, probably. They'll be looking towards the low score line. So probably I think 3-1.
Liverpool.
3-1 for Liverpool to win.
Okay.
My fear is that
hold on before you go on. That means say because we like to do sports. That means you have to do over 2.5 for the game. And Liverpool win. Liverpool win and over 2.5.
Yeah. Definitely over 2.5. Man U Liverpool game. Definitely over 2.5.
Yeah. My fear is that Manchester United left flank, and then if he now plays Maguire and he plays Casemiro at CDM, our defense is going to have more holes in the porcupine's pillowcase. Because they're just going to stream down that flank. They're going to come down that flank like Game of Thrones, the way the zombies. They're going to come down that flank and they're going to gut the center, and they're going to score late if Casemiro's there. Casemiro should come on.
And that's what these guys don't understand. Football is a science. You have to put your right squad down. There's no hope. You can't just say, I hope this works. You have to scientists can predict what's going to happen in the game. And what you said could happen. It can happen, man.
Yes. If Ugarte starts and he plays well and he manages to settle in that midfield, it will help to counter some of that weakness on our left.
No, man, you can't win.
Highest they can get is a draw.
Man, you can win. Manchester United did defeat Liverpool recently.
But no, man, you can win if they play the right squad. Yeah.
Yes. It's up to the coach. We have the players. It's up to the coach to pick them.
So
Bruno Fernandes. Sorry if I may come in, please. Are you telling me that Bruno Fernandes against the Liverpool defender, this tall guy, what's his name again, please?
Van Dijk. VVD. Van Dijk.
Yeah, Van Dijk. Yeah. You are telling me that he's going to go passing? No, come on.
Fernandes will go around him. Fernandes will go around him.
He's not the last time Manchester United played Liverpool, we beat them. We beat them the last time we played them.
So let me do it. Guys, let me do a disclaimer. So you guys, let me do a disclaimer. Man U is a good team, and if they win, I won't be surprised. But they're an unstable team. That's the problem with Man U. They're unstable.
Yeah, very unstable. Exactly. Exactly.
That's the problem I have with the coach. He's not putting his best foot forward. And the fact that they didn't go for a left back this before the transfer window closed is going to be a problem for the next 3 or 4 months. Even if Luke Shaw gets back, he's not going to be fit that long. And as good as Malacia might be coming back soon, but I saw Saka run rings around Malacia. Malacia is a backup left back. He's not an alternative starting left back. There's a big difference. We have a young boy, Harry Amas. He's a very good left back, but he's 16 years old. He's like green plantain, never ready. Plantain goes sweet, but never ready.
But it's good for people with diabetes.
But you can start him like last 15 minutes of a game if you see the left. But otherwise, Liverpool, Salah is going to have a field day running at Rashford, who can't be bothered, and Terence Santano. They're going to have a field day running at Rashford and Dallo, who is not playing in position.
But Rashford is fast. Rashford is a fast player.
No, but he doesn't.
Rashford on a good day.
He doesn't cover. He doesn't have skill either.
The one thing I'll say about Anthony is equally bad going forward for now, but at least he works hard in defense. But he was responsible for the second goal when we lost against Brighton because he didn't cover. He could have made a tackle. He didn't bother to do so. But that was 50-50. Rashford, he would never come back. He's always there. He will get the ball, he will get the ball, run at you, cut in and shoot. That's Rashford. And everyone's figured him out. And he can't get past anything. He can't get past the post. He can't get past tomorrow. Yeah,
all right, let's move on. Let's move on. Thank you, Kunle. Trust me, we love your analysis. But we have we're gonna have. But very quickly, Wari, give us your breakdown of the game. How you think it's gonna play out in the score? Then Afolabi. Then we're gonna talk about Osimhen. And also, what is this guy? I'm going to Arsenal now. The guy that Sterling. Come on, man. But anyway, let's talk about the Manchester United game first. Afolabi, give us 20 seconds. Your thoughts on it? Yeah.
Okay. Historically, at Old Trafford, Manchester United usually have an upper hand. And recently, it was Man U that knocked out Liverpool in the FA Cup, and they drew at Old Trafford last season. And most of these big matches that people predict Man U would lose.
It's psychological. It's psychological.
Ten Hag always has an ace up his sleeve. So it's not good to just outrightly write them off, until Sunday. It could actually favor Man United. But I see a draw.
Also, can I add one more thing? I was thinking that because Brighton may not be that good, he can still play some of the rubbish squad to let other players heal and buy time for himself. Maybe that's what he was doing. You understand what I'm saying? But now he has to bring out his best squad. Continue, Afolabi, then we'll go to Warif. Yeah.
Because look at the FA Cup finals. Nobody really gave Manchester United a chance, and they beat Man City.
Yeah, Manchester United plays well in games against the top rivals.
When the stakes are high, Ten Hag usually has an ace up his sleeves. So you never know.
But if he plays Ipswich 0-0. All right. So let's go to Warif quickly. Yeah, very quickly, Warif, your thoughts on the game, last thoughts. Then we'll talk about it.
I have two results. Number 1, 1-1 or 2-1 Man U.
Okay.
Because like Afolabi said, Man U, you can never predict them. When they see bigger things, they come to the party.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. So that's the psychological aspect of sports. Sometimes sports is not mathematics.
Were great, and Liverpool were doing really badly. We were always tense playing Liverpool. It always matters. It doesn't matter how well Liverpool is doing during the 80s or how well United was doing in the 90s and the 90s.
Hey, Kunle, we have a message for Liverpool. Kunle, we have a message for Liverpool from Manchester fans. This means so much more.
Oh yes. This is the biggest rivalry in English. This is Barcelona, Madrid. This is Celtic, Rangers. It's United, Liverpool. No matter where United.
And if Man U they don't win this game, so on Sunday they will struggle in the team. That means they will just have.
But I still think this is a long season. It's a long season, so nobody should panic though. Yeah, because the English season is attrition.
It's marathon.
Yeah. All right. So thank you. So let's shift topics. I'll let Afolabi start this topic, and you can moderate for a little bit. So Afolabi, let's talk about Osimhen. Osimhen is going to Saudi Arabia or somewhere. I don't know. And also,
I heard that Napoli has agreed a fee in the region of about 70 million pounds for him. I don't know
to keep him.
I think it's a loan with an obligation to buy.
No,
so, and they've also agreed,
and they've 600,000 pounds a week.
Yes, 600,000 pounds a week.
600 grand a week.
So, but
British pounds, not dollars, euros.
Yes,
British pounds.
And I don't think I'm not quite sure if he has accepted the offer, but the clubs have agreed.
He's accepted. He's doing his medical.
Okay.
He's doing his medical, right?
No, it's club to club. I'm reading it right now.
Let me tell you the truth. The newspapers lie. They always make it sound like it's for sure.
No,
they can sell copies.
Yeah. He hasn't gone for any medical. What I'm reading right now, I'm reading it right now at the Fabrizio Romano tweet page. What he said was, understand Al Ahly will only sign one between Victor Osimhen and Ivan Toney. This is current plan. Chelsea are still working in the background for Victor Osimhen in case he doesn't give final green light to Al Ahly.
Victor Osimhen, to me,
right now, I heard this morning that Osimhen
is confused
for his medical, right now, whether he's doing it in the UK.
And no, it's not true. He has not gone for his medical.
He has not gone.
Okay, guys, can we pause for this? Can I pause? I'm going to continue with Saeed, but I just want to say one thing. This is something new in sports and in YouTube and on the news. They want people to buy their newspapers and just click.
Yeah,
so they lie. And they always make it sound, for example, with Tony Williams, nobody knows where Tony Williams is going. But every day, Tony Williams is going to Barcelona. He's going to stay. So the newspapers and the internet, they lie. But continue, Saeed. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, so from what I'm saying now, I think Osimhen is still waiting. Osimhen knows that Chelsea is the right club for him to go. But the money...
That's the right one.
This Saudi Arabian club, Al Ahly, is putting
forward. That's
Osimhen has a 2-year-old child or 3-year-old child. He's like, look, F this. My child is going to be rich forever.
Apart from the child level, the money is more, 200,000 pounds, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But once he does that, it means he's no longer going to be one of the top strikers in the world because his game is going to go down.
It's going to go down. That is what everybody. At the age of 25 years old, what is he going to Saudi Arabia to do? What?
Do you know?
Yeah.
Why Osimhen might not go to? Do you know why Osimhen might not go to Chelsea? Because Chelsea, they are not playing in the Champions League. They are not playing for the Champions League. So to me, Osimhen is like
actually wanted to pick up both Osimhen and Toney. That's why they had to turn down that story and say they're only going for one or the other. Now, the journalists sometimes the agents are putting out stories in order to, if they want to, and Manchester United, they always say, oh, this club wants them, so that the other club, it affects the other clubs in the ways they're trying to do their business.
Yeah.
Especially Sky Sports is slow. They try to get
that's why I'm following this Fabrizio Romano. That's his job. He follow transfers of players.
Fabrizio is a very credible source. Fabrizio is a credible source.
Very, very credible source. Everybody is on his timeline because everybody wants to know what. Don't
worry, I'm going to be on the timeline for our show too.
Yeah, I've been on his timeline for quite a while. I've been following Fabrizio. He knows what he's talking about.
You know what that means? It means he's Don. He's a Don. That guy is a Don, or he knows some of the people.
I think everybody is just waiting for Osimhen to just say, "I'm going to Chelsea." Immediately say that.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Osimhen. I'm going to say this. Last year, Osimhen was top 3 pure strikers in the world, and he could even be number 1 because Lewandowski is old. Haaland also is not. But I will give him top 3.
Assuming he goes to Arsenal, assuming Arsenal pick him up. Oh man, the sky is
unbeatable
for him. But I don't know from what I read.
Yeah.
From what I read. Sorry, bro, Afolabi.
Go ahead.
No, Kule. It's Kule, actually. He's mixing up Afolabi with Kule. He's saying sorry to Kule.
Yeah, go ahead. in all these top leagues, then increase.
Will you take a big
I mean, it's supposed to.
Kool-Aid, I would. Kool-Aid.
I mean,
Kool-Aid. Let me tell you. Hold on. You guys pause for a second. Kool-Aid. Let me tell you who took a pay cut. Kool-Aid, let me tell you who took a pay cut. Kool-Aid, Michael Jordan took a pay cut to win championships.
Okay,
when he retired,
£600,000.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you're already rich. He's still going to make 400 anyway at any team.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's already rich. He's already rich. And now it's for glory. Kool-Aid, this is why we have to remember Maradona. Maradona cries when Argentina loses. That's why we love Maradona.
No, I'll go for it.
But Kool-Aid, here's the thing: once you're rich, Kool-Aid, once you're rich, an extra 200,000 doesn't make a difference. So now you have to go for glory. No, but you have to go for glory.
Bigger jets, bigger jewelry, more expensive.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and that's what Kool-Aid. That's why Michael Jordan won 6 championships, because he didn't care about that extra money. He cared about every human being saying his name for the next 300 years after he's dead, just like Pele and Maradona.
Money from sponsorships.
Osimhen will make more money than Maradona. Osimhen will make more money than Maradona ever did because of the way it's changed.
Never, because he's a brat. He's an asshole.
No, what I mean is that if he goes to Saudi Arabia, so Kool-Aid, the point I'm making is that money is not everything. If I'm already making £2 million a year, no, hold on, Kool-Aid, let me finish. If you're making £2 million a year, you have more money than you can spend. So now you don't have to worry about more money. Now you worry about glory. Football is about glory. It's not about money.
Private jet costs like 100 million. Private jets cost 30.
You don't need a jet. You don't need a jet. That's the lie. Kool-Aid, that's the lie. Kool-Aid, that's the lie that they've told us. If you make $2 million,
now we can Google the prices.
Like
no, Kool-Aid. What I'm saying is that you don't need a jet. If you make $2 million a year, it's just a plane. What's more important is honor. You're already making $2 million a year. I don't need a jet. If someone told me, should I have a jet or should I win the Nobel Prize for writing? I'll say the writing, because it's more important to be known like Soyinka than to just have money, because money is vanity. Once you have enough money, there's a threshold. There's a threshold.
Not being famous. It's not about that. Some people
but then that's why they don't win. That's why Osimhen will never be a winner. Winners care only about winning, and they will put their lives on the line to win, just like Senna.
What about this disastrous plan of swapping Sancho for that for Sterling?
Right. That's rubbish, man. Yeah,
that's bad for United. Sancho is 24. He could still become great. Yeah, Sterling is on his way down. I don't want that. I'd rather see Sancho having
issues. You see, the truth of the matter, Chelsea is looking for where to dump Sterling. They don't want him anymore. They're just looking for who they dump.
They should dump him at the pub.
They should go. That's not.
But his wages is on £350,000 a week. Will Arsenal be willing to pay that?
How many goals has Sterling? How many goals has Sterling scored in the last 5 years?
Is
it up to 30?
It's nonsense. But he's better than a Sancho that won't play, and he's better than Rashford. But it's still a bad swap. So one of our biggest rivals? No. He should have gone to it.
All right, guys. Let's go to
and then he'll make us look stupid. He'll make us, if he does well at Chelsea, he'll make us look like a bunch of brats. He'll make us look like idiots.
I think the whiskey is making Kool-Aid angry now. Yes, what do you have to say, Sai? We'll get back to Kool-Aid.
On the bench, Sancho. You're not going to any stupid.
About our Osimhen issue and also Sterling. Yeah.
On the Sterling issue, as an Arsenal fan as I am, I don't think we need Sterling. And I've not read anywhere that that Sterling coming to Arsenal is a verifiable.
Does Sterling play on the left? He plays on the left, right?
No, right. Predominantly.
Right.
Yeah, but you already have Saka. Right? Saka's on the right? Yeah.
You can get it back up for Saka, but it's affecting.
But they don't need a bet. They don't need that. They don't need that. They need a 9, and they also need more midfielders for backup. Yeah, they don't need Sterling, man.
What they need is a 9.
I don't know what Arteta is doing. Instead of him to go for a big striker, I don't know what he's doing. Now you want to win the league. You want to win the Champions League without a proper striker, a big striker, a bully.
Madrid did it.
Yeah, but at least Madrid has. Who what happened? Who's out?
They didn't have Mbappe when they won the Champions League and the league. Man City the season before.
That means they're going to have to use. Yeah, but they had Vinicius who can play on the left, play from defense, transition, everything.
And he can score.
Still not a striker.
And they had Toni Kroos, yeah. Yeah, but we're saying that unless you have that Vinicius or somebody else who's spectacular. Yeah. Is Afolabi here?
A player like Osimhen might be the difference between Arsenal and the title, really.
Yeah, Afolabi here.
Yeah, I agree with Kunle though. You don't need to have a number 9. Spain won the European Cup without it. But if you don't have a number 9, that means your team has to be tight. Everybody has to play total football.
That's what Arteta is trying to do.
Yeah. And also you have to have a good CDM. You have to have a good CDM. But even though Real Madrid didn't have a good CDM, they had Kroos who could sit back and give passes out.
Guys, we need to round up. We have less than a minute.
The other one.
We need to round up. We have less than a minute.
Okay, so Afolabi, take us out. Thank you guys, everybody. Also, this was our best show so far. We get better. Take